What's up, guys? Brian back to talk about Game of Thrones Season 7 spoilers. Season 6 ended this summer, but they're starting to film Season 7. Two major characters may be returning. So, spoilers ahead. If you don't want to know, these are kind of a big predictor, spoilers, possibilities on there too. Like I said, if you don't want to know, some things are going to be talked about for Season 7, and they're pretty big on there too. The images used in this video are property of HBO. We do not claim ownership of these images. We're just using it under the Copyright Act for fair use with our commentary, criticism, and news reporting. Comicbook.com, we'll put the link in the description, is a great article that I want you to go check out if you want to see more about this. But production has begun for Game of Thrones Season 7, and that means news creeping out from Belfast, where the cast will gather for read-throughs. Two actors who play important characters whose fates have been left in questions have been spotted by eagle-eyed fans in the area, potentially revealing their characters' return for Game of Thrones Season 7. Spoiler warning for Game of Thrones Season 7. We can't say it enough. Spoilers if you don't want to know. So basically, they started filming for Game of Thrones Season 7, which we can't wait for. The cast of Game of Thrones is assembled in Belfast. Many of these suspects have been spotted, like Sophie Turner and Macy Williams. However, there are a couple unexpected visitors to Belfast as well, perhaps revealing a bit from Season 7 by their mere presence, which is kind of cool, because we had questions about mainly one of them, but we'll find out. Sansa and Arya there. Look how little Arya is. And Sansa, they haven't been together filming for a long time, but they're good friends, and they always have Instagram pictures and everything else together, but they're there as well. First is Ian Glenn, the actor who plays Jorah Mormont via Winter is Coming. Jorah has been almost fatally loyal to Daenerys Targaryen, even after she exiled him for her sight. Jorah nearly died returning to her and did actually contract the disease called grayscale. In Season 6, Jorah managed to reconcile with Dany, but she banished him again to find a cure for grayscale. Glenn's presence in Belfast suggests that Game of Thrones Season 7 will either follow Jorah on his quest for a cure, or that he'll return to Dany side by the end of the season. So, there's a picture of a fan with him on Instagram. It's her Instagram account. There's a picture of him there. So he's obviously there filming or about to film or whatever. But I think he's got to come back because he is a big deal. And hopefully he gets that cured and he has part of his hand as like the Rock, the grayscale is taken care of, because he is a good character. The second actor who has been spotted, despite looking like he was trying to keep his presence under wraps, is Joe Dempsey, who played Gendry via Watchers on the Wall. Gendry is the bastard son of King Robert Baratheon. Gendry has been given to a blacksmith as an apprentice, but Ned Stark unearthed his existence while investigating Jon Arryn's murder. Gendry left King's Landing with the same Night's Watch caravan as Arya Stark. Together, they escaped Harrenhal, only to be captured by the Brotherhood without banners. So the last time we saw Gendry, we'll talk about that in a second, he was on a rowboat in the middle of the water, escaping by Davos. And we don't know what was going to happen with him, but his mere existence left in the world shows that he could be part to the throne. You know, along with Daenerys, Jon Snow, with whatever, Jonahyrus Targaryen, whatever they call him. But Jon Snow, Gendry, and there too are going to be people fighting for the Iron Throne, possibly. In George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire books, Gendry simply stays with the Brotherhood. However, in Game of Thrones, Melisandre took Gendry to Dragonstone with plans to sacrifice him and use his king's blood for magic. Davos helped Gendry escape, and the last we saw Gendry was him rowing away from Dragonstone. So that was the last time we saw him in that rowboat. Previous picture on there too. So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think he goes to the Brotherhood? Do you think he fights for the crown or the Iron Throne? I don't know. I mean, so Davos helped him for a reason. He's alive for a reason, and we'll see what that reason is, which I can't wait, which would be pretty cool to see. So we're finally going to get some closure of that, because there's only 2 seasons left, so we got to get the answers to that question. His return means that he may we finally find out what happened to him with all those seasons ago. It seems likely that he'll join the Brotherhood. Sandor Clegane, that's the Hound, is also now part of the Brotherhood. So it may be that the Hound runs into Gendry at camp. So that'd be kind of cool if the Hound and the Brotherhood run into him. He's already a member of that group or whatever. I think that would be a good way to say it. But I don't know. I kind of want him to end up with Arya Stark and Robert Baratheon. So, see, he doesn't know his father, so But he has Baratheon blood and Stark blood with Arya, and, we'll see. That would be a great pairing, I think. They would be pretty good together, I feel. Gendry has become even more important due to events that has transpired in the seasons since his absence. Robert, Renly, and Stannis Baratheon are all now dead, as is Stannis' only daughter, Sharon. Even Robert's false children, which were actually Cersei and Jaime Lannisters, are all deceased. As far as the public knows, the entire Baratheon line may now be extinct, and Gendry may be the best chance at reviving it. Game of Thrones Season 7 premieres on HBO in 2017, and I can't wait, because there's Season 7 and then Season 8, and that's it. So we're running out of seasons here, man. We got to get these questions answered. What do you think is going to happen with these two characters of Jorah and Gendry? So like, share, subscribe, post your comments below, guys. I can't wait for Game of Thrones. Well, I can't wait for Walking Dead first in October, and then next year Game of Thrones. And I can't wait for this to happen. No, it definitely won't. But these are 3 badass characters that we hopefully get to see more of. And always, guys, thank you for watching.